Hello, everyone. I have some great news to share with you guys today. I also have some potentially bad news to share with you guys, and then I have some disappointing news to share with you guys. So, a whole wide spectrum of news. So, I've got a lot to talk about in this video, and I'll get to all that in just a second. I just wanted to take a second to say I cannot believe the amount of support you guys showed me on my last video. I had asked for 200 likes on the video before that, and I think I got almost 270 likes on my last video. And I just can't believe it. You guys are amazing. I really don't think I could stay as positive or as upbeat about any of this if it wasn't for you all. You guys make me feel like I'm doing something positive. It's just amazing. But anyway, so I guess we'll start with the good news. So when it comes to the good news, I was told today as I was getting off the therapy table, I was getting ready to leave, and they handed me my schedule for next weekend. And I was told that after examining some of my last scans, it doesn't seem like the radiation is doing any or very little damage to the inside of my face. And because of that, they want to keep it that way. So they're going to reduce my time even more. So instead of it being 9 minutes and 15 seconds for radiation treatment time, it's only going to be 7 minutes, and I am so excited. It's amazing. I know that doesn't sound like that much of a time difference, but when you're laying there on that table, it makes a huge difference, a huge one. I mean, this is a video clip from me earlier, and you can see my face. Oh, it's so crispy. It's so burnt, and it was even worse than that time at times whenever my time was 15 minutes instead of the now 9 minutes and 15 seconds. So an extra 2 minutes off should make a huge difference in the way I feel, my fatigue level, and hopefully the pain level. It's not too bad because most of my face is still pretty numb from the surgery. Like this part up here is still pretty numb. But the parts that I have feeling back in now, like the side of my nose and under it where my lip is, it's pretty painful. So it's not my favorite thing to have to go through. So thankfully, time is going to be cut down. That's great. So I'm very excited about that. And I'll get to the bad news a little bit later, but to talk about some of the disappointing news. I know I said in the last video that this coming week would be my last week, that next Friday would be the day I get to ring the victory bell, which is a giant bell they have in the lobby that you can ring whenever you graduate your radiation treatments. But it turns out that math is off. Because it's not next Friday, it's the Friday after next. So it'll be on May 27th. It's the day I graduate. So that kind of sucks. I'm a little bit disappointed. I was really looking forward to there just being 5 more days of this. But there's 10, so not too bad. You know, it's just something I got to do. I'll go through it. You know, I'm not trying to complain too much. I'm just tired of it. But, you know, it's just part of it. So that's a little disappointing. I'll be done right before my birthday, so it'll be a good thing to help celebrate on my birthday that I'm finally done with radiation and hopefully done with this whole cancer thing in general. You know, no one knows. Nobody has a crystal ball, but so far they say everything looks like it's supposed to look. Everything looks great, so that's always good news to hear. So I guess I can move on to the potentially bad news. So I was talking to my doctor on Wednesday, which is the day that we get together and talk to him about the side effects I've been having through the week or if anything's changed since last week. And I've noticed that now it seems I have to get up and run to the bathroom about 2 or 3 times a night. And it's not just like a little bit. It's like you have to go right now, immediately, wake up from a dead sleep and run to the bathroom. And so I told my doctor this, and he was a little bit confused by this. I assumed it was a side effect of the radiation because I thought I had read that somewhere. But according to him, it didn't affect my bathroom habits like that. And he was a little bit concerned by it. So they took a urine sample to make sure it's not some kind of infection or anything like that. But they're worried that if it's not an infection, it's possible it could be something pushing up on my bladder, which doesn't typically happen with my cancer. It doesn't normally jump to your bladder, but it's not impossible, he said. And they're worried that it could be a tumor if it's not an infection. You know, there is some in-betweens it could be, but of course they're jumping to the most extreme because I have a cancer that likes to jump. It doesn't like to go away very easy, so they're definitely concerned. So they're going to run that, make sure it's not an infection, and then we'll go from there. If it turns out it's not an infection, then they're going to scan me again, do a full body scan just to make sure. And with my cancer, you have to do a PET scan. You can't just do a CT scan or an MRI because my cancer likes to hide in your nerves. So the only real detailed way to get a full body image to make sure is through a PET scan. So that's what they'll be doing Monday if this comes back with there being no infection in it. Well, who knows? We'll see. I hope it's not the worst case scenario, you know, and it might not be. Like I said, there's some in-between stuff it could be, but they were a little bit nervous about it. I could hear it in his voice, and I think it kind of made my wife a little bit nervous, which in turn makes me a little bit nervous. So hopefully it's nothing bad. Hopefully it's just something in between, or maybe it is an infection. Who knows? You know, no scenario would really surprise me with the way this year has gone. You know, it's been a pretty crazy year, but anyway, I don't want to spend too much time rambling. I'm not feeling the best today. Definitely feeling real fatigued. That's probably the best part about this radiation being over, is having my energy back. You know, I didn't have much energy when my cancer got real bad, and I didn't have any energy after my surgery. And as soon as I started healing from that and getting my energy level back, now I jump right into radiation. So I haven't really had a break as far as low fatigue goes for a while. So I just wanted to say again, thank you guys so much for your support in the last video. Like I said, 268 likes. If we could get this video to 300 likes, that would just be amazing. Oh my gosh, I know we could do it. It wouldn't take a lot, but I really appreciate everybody. I appreciate you guys all watching. If you guys haven't yet subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. Leave a like I said. Leave a comment if you want. I love answering your guys' questions. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.